All right, we have to get to work. The Baba Booey Song Contest. It's so funny. You know, we brought up on the air yesterday that Sal was asked to be one of the people who go. They gave him like 100 tapes and said, you go through these, and if you hear some good songs, this is, you know, we can finalize it down to about 30 different songs. And Sal then felt that everyone disregarded his choices, which Gary says Sal picked like the worst song parodies as his favorites.
Howard, I thought more about this like last night, and what Sal did, I mean, is the most grotesque, offensive. In any other job, he'd be fired. Right. What was he after all the lectures he's gotten from not just everybody else, like from Howard directly, of stop doing that. He doesn't listen.
Well, here's an explanation.
Yeah, I was listening to a little of the wrap-up show, and I really don't understand the explanation.
The explanation is that was a character that... I'm not kidding around.
I was at the wrap-up show listening, and I still didn't get what the fuck was going on.
If you missed the wrap-up show, here is Sal fighting with Jason. First of all, Sal is angry that Jason... Sal really is kind of dumb. He doesn't get it. Jason's job was to say to people, listen to some songs, and then I'll be the final arbiter.
Bring me your ideas.
I'll whittle them down to, you know, the finals. And Sal couldn't accept that Jason whittled his ideas down. You know,
Jason gave him the assignment.
Yeah, and Jason said a lot of what Sal picked was just pure garbage. And then Sal goes, well, who makes you the arbiter of good taste? And the point was, we do.
Well, you know, in a sense, though, I could see Sal's point. Like, I don't know what Jason's official title is, but, like, at other television shows that I've worked at, a non-creative person would never be the last person to make that decision.
He's not the last person.
He wasn't the last person, but somebody we had to do a filtering system somehow.
Yeah, you get thousands and thousands of entries.
So here it is.
Once everything was up on the screen, there was a particular song that I asked Jason about. He says, yeah, he goes, I had to refilter what you brought me. So to me, and there's no knock on Jason, I'm like, what's the point of me listening, filtering it down to what I liked, and then Jason making the final call on what...
I mean, at some point, someone's got to make more of a filtering.
You know what would be great, though? I wish I knew what Sal listened to and thought was great.
Yeah, I know. I heard it was real, not great.
Yeah.
I think should have been up there for everyone to review.
Jason?
Most people, you know, John Hine helped me out. He gives me 20 CDs. I say about 18 of them I put up on the page to listen to. 2 of them I'll go, you know what, dude, I don't think these are even worth pushing forward. You were horrible at it. And I told everyone in the office.
I was horrible.
You did. You gave me a stack of CDs. Really, one was worse.
What made Sal horrible?
It was just, the songs were bad.
Oh, okay, they were bad.
I mean, yeah, I'm listening to the songs, and I'm like, these are horrible, and I'm putting them up. And when all was said and done, after all that filtering and censoring, we left with 100 songs we listened to.
That's right.
I mean, how many more songs do you want?
So we listened to 100 songs, and of the 100, we then picked 30 without you. And it wasn't your fault that you and
Okay, but hold on. Let me tell you what Jason really said.
Point,
let me tell you what Jason really said on day 4. He goes, Sal, listen, do me a favor. He goes, when you listen to this stuff, you don't have to be so kind about it. You have to be so flexible. He goes, just give me what you really, really think is super good.
Yeah, that was after you sent me this.
I know. He goes, because, you know, he goes, I'm inundated with all this stuff. So I'm sorry, Jason, that it was too much of a workload for you, that I was committed to do the best that I could. The real issue here is that you were a fucking fat, lazy sack of shit, and you didn't want to go through the fucking CDs. That's what you really told me. So if you want to tell it like it is, that's how it went down.
First of all, I won't tell it like it is. Mister, I was at work for 3 days over vacation when I wasn't filming a TV show. You listen to 2 things to CDs. And listen, all I said was have a higher... Hold on, you're going to shut up for a second? Have a higher standard for what you pass through.
And I did.
So that's all. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Okay, now you're getting all defensive. Now it's higher standard.
Yes,
you said you were getting inundated with too many submissions.
Right, so don't give me the crap. Only give me the good shit.
I was.
Well, first of all, I'm going to jump in here for a second.
What the fuck is wrong
Before I left, I knew we were getting all these submissions, and I told Jason to spread them out to everybody. John should listen to some, Will should listen to some. So that's, hold on, that's not Jason being late.
What part of the concept does Sal not get?
All of it.
I know, it's unbelievable.
He missed the whole point.
He's retarded. He really misses, he really is lacking in intelligence.
What he felt is that what he picked was good enough that it should get to
automatically get through.
Right.
Yeah, Jason shouldn't even have to listen to this.
Or that all of us should have decided on everything that was pushed through, not just Jason.
But no one asked him for that advice. We just said, listen to some songs.
And he kept saying, he goes, well, I didn't understand it. I go, okay, so you didn't understand, now you understand it. What's the big difference?
The only thing to understand was go listen to these CDs and pick out the ones you like.
Yeah, he acts like, he said, I didn't know the process. And I said, well, would it have changed what you've done? He goes, no. And I go, then what are you complaining about?
What do you care? He's insane. He's like the Joker in Batman. He's just insane. Then Sal then when he gets in an argument, he goes, I had to dwell down the list of songs. Like he meant to say, yeah, dwell down, he says.
What do you think he was going for? I couldn't even figure that out.
I think he was trying to say...
Pare down?
Whittle down. Or
pare is a good one.
Yeah. Or dwindle down, but even that would have been wrong.
That might have been, dwindle down.
Dwindle might be what he was going for.
Dwell down.
I love that what he was going for was still wrong.
Yeah, you know what? Dwindle probably was it. Yeah.
He still had
it. Has dwell down.
Anything that we picked, Phase 2 should have been a group.
We did pick Phase 2 as a group.
No, Phase 2 was you refiltering out the stuff that came back to you.
First of all,
you were the group. You look like a group, and you were the group.
I kept about 90% of the songs that everyone filtered through.
All right, that's fine.
But some of them were shit, and what are you going to do?
And that's good, too. I don't give a shit, but I wasn't aware.
Do.
I wasn't aware of it.
You obviously give a huge shit.
Well, you know what?
Mr. Cool Candy Rapper music
If you want to leave it down to Jason, that's fine. I mean, he has the credentials.
No, because we still had 100 songs that we all listened to.
And that's great, so keep listening. It's all good. I know now the whole process.
You clearly have. You clearly are upset. That your opinion wasn't heard, and I'm not sure. Is that what you're feeling?
No, I'm upset because my opinion was dwelled down to just one person.
No, everybody's was. Everybody's was, not yours.
All right, that's fine. If you guys want to do it
and what does dwell down mean?
If you want it to filter down to back to...
Maybe he meant weed down or dwindle down.
Dwindle, I bet, is it.
I don't know.
Well, dwindle doesn't need a down.
Oh,
I still think
you're not kidding. It does.
But a lot of people say that.
It doesn't need Sal, dwindle.
Your friend maybe he's going for whittle. But he's so off.
Dwell down.
Jason Kaplan, if Jason Kaplan is the know-all, end-all of this process, so be it.
Yeah, so be it. So what? What does it got to do with what he does?
Howard, the best part was I said to Sal, of the songs that Jason took out, are any of them, do you feel strongly about any of them that they should be in? He goes, no. And I said, well, I don't understand the complaint. He's complaining not that his best stuff didn't get in. I think he's just angry that Jason somehow was in charge of him.
Right. That's right. That Jason had the opportunity to judge his work.
And then, of course, as you know from yesterday's show, Sal then went back into the office and decided to create a song parody to show people what it should be like or what
should be funny.
What should be funny, and then he did this, and it was incredible.
Are you sure? Because he had an explanation that was nothing like that.
I'm going to get the explanation, but listen to this song, and it is the most offensive, racially, I mean, it has the N-word every other word.
It's like a nigga, Baba Booey's a gorilla, with big smelly horse teeth. When people see them, they start to freak. It's like a nigga, he tastes like a gorilla. He's Howard Stern's producer, but he's a nigga-lipped loser.
I mean, and then it gets worse. You think that's not even offensive compared to what's coming up. Nigga, 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 nigga lips. God. Nigga, 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 nigga lips. That part. Nigga, nigga, nigga. So I was like, well, on what planet would you do that? And so he has an explanation that he wasn't writing that as Sal. He wrote it as a character to say, this is what we used to get in the mail.
But why?
I don't know.
He's saying it wasn't well represented, but he's the one who was looking for it to be there, not me.
Right.
He was looking for this kind of stuff.
So this didn't come in. He decided to add it.
Well, let Sal explain from the wrap-up show.
I made the song because I had this theory. The
N-word.
Right. The odd thing is that, no. Because the odd thing in the past is that a lot of these songs, there was always some sort of submission involving the N-word. I'm just surprised it didn't happen this time. It happened with the World's Meanest Listener contest. It happened with the prior Bowie song contest.
You saw something that wasn't being represented in the contest.
I envisioned gold that wasn't there yet.
What's the N-word?
Yeah.
No. Well, based on the past submissions of the show, I said, I'm just surprised that hasn't come across yet.
No, so hold
on. No, don't tell me what I'm thinking, all right?
I just thought you were done.
What are you
doing?
You were done. No, I'm not done. I'm not. No, quiet. No wonder your mother hates your guts. Holy cow.
No wonder your wife cheats on you.
All right.
You cuckold fuck.
So anyway, when it came down to it, I made a complete goof, to make a song with the N-word in it, and I put it up as a goof, as like, I was making fun of myself as Al Giovanelli versus Sal Giovanelli.
But to find the goofy, what's the goofy part of it?
This Al Giovanelli guy, when you wrote the song, you said, tell Gary and Howard I have a song parody for the... I mean, you never said there was a character. You said, I wrote a song parody for the contest.
It's a long, I have this whole scenario in my head on how.
Well, that's where it stayed.
And Leonardo da Vinci over here with scenarios in his head. You know what really sucks about this, Sal? If there really is a guy named Al Giovanelli, 5 black guys are beating the fuck out of him right now.
Nigga lips. Nigga lips. Right. Nigga lips. Who says that?
I mean, and who tries to explain it?
Howard, one more thing. He said that the other argument he had, which we didn't pull the clip, when we played that song yesterday,
right,
we all laughed. And he said,
at him.
No, he said a laugh is a laugh, and that we laughed, and we're all hypocrites because we laughed.
Well, yeah, I heard him giving a list of everybody who laughed.
Well, all I know is they brought me this song. I go, what am I supposed to do with this? And then I said, well, maybe I should just point out to the audience that Sal's gone insane.
Or is insane.
Like, does Sal realize that if you did love that and played it with your endorsement, you could have been fired, just like...
Oh, yeah, you'd be on the street.
No, I would fire me.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't even wait for the company to fire me.
Like, what was it, after the tsunami or something, they did that song.
Right.
This is even worse than that.
Yep, absolutely. Well, anyway, so we do have the task of dwelling down. Dwelling down. It's a new term. I'd like everyone to use it.
Let's dwell down.
That's right. We have a new task of dwelling down. And let's begin the dwelling.
Won't be Jason dwelling this time.
Right. No, I have a page here. It's actually called a wall, Robin.
Oh. There's walls now?
Yeah, don't ask. The wall is even harder to read.
Walls are bigger than a page. A page holds 30.
I can't even read the wall. My
but
eyes
the wall shrinks the print?
Yeah, the wall holds like 200.
Now, yesterday we listened to this one. I think we agreed we want this one in the... Well, we haven't really agreed on anything, but...
No, because we haven't heard what else you're going to play.
This one was pretty good. Remember that one from yesterday. All right. Yeah, that one's going to make it in, I think. But you never know.
You never know. There could be better songs. How many are we going to put in the top? 10?
Well,
5.
Well, we've dwelled it down to, I think there's about 30 now.
That's right.
And we're going to get 5 out of this 30?
Right. I played you this one yesterday.
And Baba Booey has green teeth and a hairy ass. Teeth and a hairy ass.
We decided that Gary really isn't known for having a hairy ass.
Yeah.
That was number 1?
A little weak.
That was number 1. Okay. Number 2 was the Billy Joel one. Number 3 was this. I find it hard to understand.
I don't like this one.
I'm not a big fan of that one. I like that.
What's that one called?
Baba Booey.
Blues Brothers.
Baba Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers Booey, it's called.
Yeah, you know what? And that guy's voice was funny. It helped it.
That's right.
That's number 4?
Good, yeah.
If you want to call that number 4, be free to call it that.
Okay.
But I don't know what number it is. But that's Blues Brother Booey. Booey Nutcracker.
I like this now. It wasn't so hot on
All right, that's Booey Nutcracker.
All right.
All right.
I didn't love that one.
No?
Yeah, it was okay.
I was a fan.
Number 5 was Booey Nutcracker.
Number 5, if you choose to call that.
Are we whittling?
We're dwelling.
Sorry.
I only wish we were whittling. We're dwelling down,
okay,
as Sal would say.
Baba, Baba, Baba Booey. Mama, Mama, Mama Monkey.
Booey Pigs.
Ra, 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 retard. Fa, fuckhead. Big teeth, yeah.
All right, that's Booey Pigs.
That's good.
All right, we like that. Just keep track of your votes. That would be number 6. Here's number 7, Fred. You're into the numbering thing, so I'm trying to keep up with that.
That would be fair.
All right, there you go. Born to Bowie.
I like that because it was saved by Clarence Clemens' solo with Baba Booey coming out of the sax.
Yes, Dan, the song parody man.
Hey, that Blues Brothers Bowie, I did that like 6 months ago, man.
Oh, you sound like Sal.
Yeah, I know, but but he's talking about stuff from back in '97. I have it queued up right here. You played it several times.
Let me hear it. Yeah, but I like that guy's delivery.
Right.
Yeah, it was better.
He sang it in his voice.
His is better, Dan.
He sounded weird, Dan, you know. His
was better.
You think so? All right. He's got a funny delivery there.
Yeah. Yeah, but was this supposed to be original songs?
Listen, Dan's done to every song on the planet.
Right.
There isn't a morning I wake up, there isn't 50 Baba Booey songs.
Well, no, I thought it was a strong parody. Sure, it doesn't have to be original.
He's parodying Dan's parody.
Yeah, who gives a shit, yeah.
All right, thank you, Dan.
No problem, man. See you later.
Just asking for a point of information.
All right, you heard Born to Bowie. Now you're going to hear Brush Those Incisors by Edward Crenshaw.
He's got 1,000 rows of teeth and some garbage breath. He's got the worst set of choppers in the whole U.S. He's got an ugly face and some big brown gums. He should never show his grill on television. Keep on brushing those incisors.
I kind of like that, but then it fell apart for me.
It was more like, I don't know, impressive than funny, entertaining than funny.
The guy had a nice voice, I would say. All right, here we go. Let's keep the hits coming. This is, I think he calls this Kamina Bowie? I like this. See, I'm getting my vote. I could just picture Kamina Bowie. That was number 9. I got to tell you, I think of just yelling at Gary and ridiculing him.
Yes,
and then
play.
And then all of a sudden Fred hits. I'm like, Gary, you got a big white hair hanging out of your nose. I'll do that, boss, and stop saying I'm bored. No, you were bored. That's a winner. That's how I evaluate.
He's already got that uncomfortable look on his face.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Good observation, Fred.
Right. All right, here we go. Here we are. All right, very nice job.
What are they calling that?
That's Mike White with Crash Test Bowie. Very nice. Wow. Do Re Bowie by Tiffany somebody. Bungmar. That's good. I think I like too many of these.
Well, that's what I'm saying to myself. I've already got a bunch written down.
Yeah, you could see why, what is that, dwindling these down? Or
Dwelling
them down.
We need Jason to dwell more.
Yeah, wow. Oh, gee whiz. This is going to take me, this is hard. You see, I hate this.
It's hard to dwell down.
Yeah. You're not kidding. We've gone through 11. I like almost all 11. I already have 3 favorites. Crash Test Bowie, Do Re Mi Bowie, and the Billy Joel one.
What about the opera one? I thought you liked that one.
Yeah, where's the Kamina one? And Kamina Bowie. I like that.
I like Billy Joel and the Blues Brothers one because of how weird that guy's voice sounds.
I like the Blues Brothers one, too.
Well, you still have how many more to listen to?
And that's 5 I already like. We're supposed to dwindle them down to 5.
We got 19 more.
Right.
So you still got a lot of listening to do.
What's the word that Sal uses?
Dwell down.
We still have to dwell down 5.
Let's keep going.
Hey, by the way, who's putting up the $5,000? I should give them a plug.
I got to find out.
Yeah, you got to get the plug in here, man. Somebody bring in the plug. All right, here, I'll play one more, and then we'll take a break, because there's a lot to go through. Eleanor Bowie.
Oh.
It's my favorite song.
Oh, my buddies at Beck's. Beck's beer. Ooh, that's a good beer.
Beck.
They make a great light beer, too. 64 calories, and it tastes rich.
Howard, I had that at my party, Beck's, by the way.
Yes.
And, God, that's like a new hip thing. Every hot chick is drinking Beck's Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool.
That's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not digging that one.
But you know, it's good, but
I couldn't wait for it to be over.
It's not as good as some of the others we've been hearing.
All right, here's one from a guy named Richard. This is called Everbuoy.
And I wonder, what the fuck am I gonna do? When the Stern Show ends, I will be unemployed forever. Got no talent, I'll end up at a Walmart. The only thing I'll ever produce is halitosis and a cloud of green mist breath. I sang I had to wear a mask on TV.
That kind of...
that fell apart.
It was pretty good, but...
It was evil.
Yeah.
Which is a good, thing to do in this contest, but I don't know, kind of...
Only thing I'll ever do is wear a mask on TV.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
A little slow, though. I don't know.
All right, Falling in Love with Bowie.
When I look into your mouth, what do I see? Horse teeth, those big round choppers you do. When I smell your breath, Gary, it makes me want to die. Baba Booey, to see. Just one whiff. You are so smelly, blah, 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 high. Just fall right off a cliff, and when you do, Carrie, help yourself and figure out the love with you.
That was nice.
Gotta wait a long time for that, though.
Yeah, what do you think of that one?
Line.
Yeah. Yeah, well-produced, good voice on that guy.
Yeah, it's funny. I was about to write no, and then the Ralph line came, and
saved it.
It's a yes.
Yeah.
But you can't say yes to everything,
yeah,
Artie.
pick 5.
No, I've got quite a few that I didn't like.
All right, here you go. This is called Fuck You, Baba Booey by Russ Wilmarth.
Ooh, fuck you, Baba Booey.
Oh.
Fuck you, Baba Booey, fuck you, Baba Booey, 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 Baba
Taking it.
Good one, right?
Yeah.
Gee whiz. This is going to be rough.
Rock Me Amadeus out of 1985. Coming at you.
One more before the break?
Go ahead.
All right, this is called Gary Baby by Alan Douglas. That's a good one, too. Everybody I guess with Pro Tools and everything around now,
everybody can do a good one.
Boy, these guys all are good. Look at this guy.
They got home studios.
I just I miss the days of the guy who just sang over a record, though. You know.
Well, listen. Technology replaces some things that maybe shouldn't be replaced. But, these are pretty good. Here's Jonathan Gluecard and Going Up the Buoy.
I'm hairy like a monkey, the chimpanzee on the show. I'm slower than a flunky, just my IQ got a 0. So Jerry Lewis at the fries, but I still think he's a homo.
There's a lot going on there. He's making a lot of references that are funny, but that's a nice job on the voice there. Grab My Cock, Ham Hands Bill.
Ham Hands?
I am Baba Booey's dad, and his mother used to lick my dirty asshole and choke my cock with her throat. One day she stopped, and that was the last time I had to slap the shit out of her. That's why I blame her dumb ass. I am not proud of things I did at home and at the Mets game with my sweet young boy Gary, way before he became my strong, handsome teen boy. Fafafui sucked his thumb while sleeping, so I dipped my dick in chocolate ice cream and slowly switched his thumb with my guinea dick. I know fucking this guy. We played me singing orders to my boy a rainy Mets game in the Big Pancho. Our quality father and son time together. Here you'll find out why his gums and breath smell like shit, why he loves peanut butter and jelly, and why he's not the rah-rah monkey and mama retard you think he is. I was teaching my son a fucking lesson. A lesson to hate cock and balls, of course. Gary, grab my cock with your left and get off at a medium pace. You better don't let they come in my face. Open your mouth, put your head on my chest. Suck on my gist so there is no mess. Go on the game while my eyes take a rest. Without you, my boy, I am fucking lost. I hope the smell of my balls isn't gross. My peanut butter and jelly cans. Mix a big chunk in my ass with your hands. Lick it all, I know you want snitch. Hemorrhoids make my asshole itch. I don't care if you choke with my cock, cause I should they just pass your teeth to let out some steam. Cause I should in your mother's throat to stop her scream. For it's 1, 2, 3 blowjobs and your mom was out. For it's 1, 2, 3 ass licks and your mom passed out. Don't wait, Gary. Tonight I'll sing again and I'll play another game. I swear this time I have better aim.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't even. I think we have a winner.
He says he's teaching Gary not to like cock and balls.
Right.
Oh, my God. So by shooting his load into Gary's throat, and that's why Gary's his breath smells like shit?
Right.
From those lessons.
Listen, I mean, who's funnier than that guy?
Wow, that's a real saga.
That's a home run. I'm putting a big star next to that.
You love that guy.
I mean,
love
yeah.
him.
I think he's 2 for 2 at this point.
I don't want to be in the same room with him, but I love him.
All right, here's one more. Arthur and Steven sent this one in called Hello, Howard.
Hello, Howard. This is Gary. I am stupid. I am hairy. Faces ache like lips are rubbery. All my neighbors use my teeth to trim their shrubbery. Went to Vegas. I got bored. I watched TV while Artie snored. Vegas ain't so entertaining. Next time I'll jerk off the porn and stop complaining. I am dreaming of a day when I don't get hit on by all the gay men. I'm no homo, I am certain, but sometimes it seems my ass is really hurting. My wife Mary makes us dinner, serves the kids first, 'cause I'm the winner. If I'm lucky, I'll get some dark meat, and if not, I'll get whatever the fuck is left over.
Wow.
I am Baba Booey, sometimes Todd. toothy, frequent.
He's pretty good, this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know how sometimes people do short songs because they run out of material?
No,
he would never run out.
None of them have.
No. Nobody ran out of material on you.